Hey everybody, today is the 25th of March 2017. I'm in the continuation of the removal of the engine from the Freelander one. This is a 1999 to turbo diesel, and it's a 4x4. Because it's been the four-wheel drive, you have got the RRD. The RRD unit is the one. I'm just going to carry the camera. And that's why I always don't want to turn the camera on the other side, because I will have to keep switching it. I've seen several boats on the RRD unit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least about 6 boats. So I will need to loosen the boats, because if you look on here, in no way that I will be able to remove just the engine. Just a minute. This is my microphone. It has to be in my ear. And then this one this way. So looking at the position of this engine, in no way that I'll be able to remove the engine alone and then leaving the gearbox. Why? Because the space here is too small, too narrow. So even if I allow the engine to go down a bit, that means to take the jack on there, the engine is going to go down. But I'm not convinced I'm going to be able to move the engine alone from the gearbox. So the next course of action is I'm planning to drop the engine. Or alternatively, if I remove the RRD unit, discharge the RRD unit which is on there, I may be able to pull it out. But then, looking again at the there's a mouth there, so best I drop the engine, and then I will avoid taking out the exhaust. I will also take out the exhaust when I've dropped the engine this way, because I have enough clearing space here now. I have moved the one side of the drive shaft which I'm going to show you. And I'm going to recap the process I use, the procedure I used to move the drive shaft, this side of the drive shaft. The other one I need to cut the cable, the clip. The other drive shaft sits in there. Here, this is drive shaft coming into the gearbox. So I will need to move that, but in doing so I need to move this, cut this clip which is holding it. So I've got enough clearing area now on there. This one is detached, actually detached, because at the detached it's just resting on the engine block there, on the gearbox. So the exhaust component is actually on there. And you know what? One thing, if you want to actually master doing anything, especially when it comes to mechanic, you need to know the component. You need to know how the connections are. And once you know how the connections are, then you know what you are doing, obviously. So I've tried an option to remove the gearbox on its own, but looking at the space there, I will not be able to move the gearbox that way. Even if I let the engine drop a bit, I will not be able to remove the gearbox easily. I'm going to struggle. So my next option is that I will leave the gear bar mounting. The gear bar mounting is here. I will leave this in tight. I will leave it for now until I remove the RRD unit, which means that I have to go under the car carefully, go under the car and be able to undo the bolts. I'm looking at them to be like 10 or 12 mil, somewhat. I'm going to use that to undo the RRD unit on there, to disconnect the RRD unit. That's the RRD unit, which is coming into the gearbox, and the gearbox hitting the engine on there because it's a four-wheel drive. So just to recap again, I may be able to turn the camera around. I'll just leave it like this. On here, I remove, in order for me to remove, to be able to have removed this, what I did from the videos, if you have to recap the video, even though in the end I'm going to put all the videos together, what I did is that I removed the bolts that were in there. I used the power drill, the impact wrench rather, and I was able to remove the bolts. And once you remove the two bolts that are here, all you need to do is to knock the bolts. But in knocking the bolts, you need to remove the brake pipe. This is the brake. This is a tube that comes in there. Is a pipe, of course. It sits on here, so I remove it in order to be able to bank on the upper nut. And then I did the same thing. I knocked out the nut, and then this one just came down. But before then, for it to be flexible, I loosened this one a bit. You can see I loosened this one a bit, which is actually holding the arm. So I just loosened it a bit for me to be able to free it and come this way. So I was able to open this one. So my next target is to remove the drive shaft from this end. So I've removed the drive shaft from this end. The drive shaft goes and sit in there, as you can see. One of them was sitting in there, which led because as the car is running, it's the one that gave the power to the wheels to run, because the gearbox support the hub support the drive shaft from there, from the gearbox. So this is the arm, this is a special arm. It's hard to explain a bit. This is the hub. The drive shafts come in here. Push off, it comes here, and the rest of them goes in, sit in there for all cars. The engine block is there. I've removed the upper one. I just want to take time to explain to those of you. I need to do this for future generation, because pretty soon some of us will be gone from planet Earth. I know there'll be a lot of mechanics coming after us, generation after generation. So I need to take time to explain this. And you need to follow this procedure. Safety procedure. I always emphasize safety. Safety comes first. Always be safe. Make sure you are safe. Make sure you are safe. So that's what I'm doing. Don't try to put pressure on your bike, because we have got the tools. The industry have got the tools. All you need to know, all you need to do is to get the tools and then be able to move these components. Very easy. Very, very easy. It may look complex, but if you know what you're doing, it's easy. So I don't want you to break your bike. Use the impact wrench to move towards both. If you need to get into the corner, try to steer the steering wheel, and then you can have the space coming this way to have more rooms to be able to work. So now, my job today is to try and go under there. But before going under there, I'll make sure that I've got enough room to be able to loosen those bolts. If there's no room, I'll be able to maybe lift the vehicle a bit high, because being a 4x4, I don't think I need to lift it any further. I'll just leave it like that. Once I remove those bolts, then I remove the drive shaft from there. The next target will be the engine mount, the gearbox mounting. This is the one that holding the gearbox. The other side is free, as you can see. So this is the one that holding the entire unit now, the engine and the gearbox together. This one, this is what they call gearbox mounting. They got several mounting, engine mountings, gearbox mounting, and then the engine mount, of course, is the one that goes this way, and there's another mount on the side. So that is it about the Freelander. Before I drop the engine, I will let you know. I will record the videos again so that you will know how this process is coming to work. Before I drop this engine, what I'm going to do, I will bring the engine lift, the crane, and then I will hook it on there. I will make sure to have a bar here, and then that bar will come here. I will have a rope on there. In one of the column, make sure it's secure. Either use this pipe or use this one here, the hole there, to hold the engine up, so that in case the engine has to come down, but it will be very, very safe. I'll make sure that everything is okay before I start the procedure to lift the engine or to drop the engine off. That is it for today. So I'm going to get ready now. I'm going to get ready, move the other base on there, and then I will pull the draft shaft. It will come off. Then I'll remove the draft shaft. The next thing, probably today I'm supposed to do will be to remove the gearbox, the clutch cable. And I will show you how to disconnect the clutch cable as I proceed. Thank you very much. Bye.